Everybody, so we're back at it again here. Driver's side, lower front cowl. We're doing the seam piece here, so got her cleaned up here a bit. So basically just like the other side. So she's all rested out here. Of course, you can see in there, and then it's all kind of swelled up in between the seam, kind of all the way up and down there. So on the other side, see a little bit of cleaning I've done in there, but it's not too bad on the back side. But we do have, of course, this one spot right here. So we'll definitely have to do a little bit of welding there. But for the most part, not too bad. So we can get a little more detail on what we did on the other side. And from there, so like I say, so just done some cleaning. So we're gonna got a couple of pilot holes drilled for the my spot weld cutter to grab into. So we'll cut out these spot welds here first, and then probably have to go down kind of far on this one here. It's kind of, you can kind of see where it's swelled in between the panels here. So I'll probably have to take her down to, well, probably right here, I guess. So from here all the way up to just past this hole here. I welded this hole up on the other side, as you can see in the other video. There's no reason why that hole has to be there, and it was just this hole is, and I would assume it's just kind of some kind of manufacturing hole that they had in the panels, and they just had some kind of sealant or whatever. It wasn't exactly a seam sealer, but it was just some kind of sealing stuff. They just had it stuffed in the hole, and that was pretty much it. So we'll weld that all up. So we'll cut her all up. So we're going to cut her down, basically right down through here and down to this edge. And yeah, so we'll show you what we're doing there. take it down a little further than I thought because it was swelled up down near this end. So this little piece is still good here, so we're okay with that, I think. But yeah, so she was pretty bad all the way up through here, you kind of see. So I'm gonna now, I'm just gonna take this whole, we're gonna take this whole piece now, I think, along here, and just place it all as one piece. Yeah, welder up. So yeah, there we go. It's going to be a little bit tough welding this outer piece on, because on the other side I was able to get my copper plate in here to help with butt welding this and prevent blow-throughs and that. So we'll just have to definitely have to do some little bit of finesse welding with that one. I usually find so far on the car, if I'm welding in a piece that I can't get the plate into, I'll have the gun angled so that it's basically welding from old to new, and then that seems to help with the blow-through stuff. But anyway, for this other piece here though, this other seam piece, so I've got a piece cut here, and I've taken a black Sharpie marker, marked around the edge, so that I can scribe a line here and see exactly where I need to trim to. See that, but anyway, the black Sharpie helps with seeing the scribe line there. So I'll just trim on this edge, and I'm gonna leave a space right here just because there's a piece here that was still a little bit soft. So I'll just leave this little piece right about here, and we'll just trim her just down to just before that line. And yeah, that should do her. And what I'm also gonna do is, this piece here has this little bend to it, and that, so I'm just going to take this, put it in a vise with some 1.5-inch angle iron, and I'm just going to do a bend right along here, and then I can trim that. I can trim this extra piece off, and yeah, it'll fit right in there. So we'll get that trimmed up and go from there. in there. Just spot welding here and there. Put the welds in, and then taking this guy, knocking him down, keeping the heat down. That's shaping up to be pretty good here. So yeah, keep going with it here. Here we go. There's our inner seam done, all welded in. Alright, so now we'll start mocking up this piece and get that welded in there. So this one's going to be a bit of a challenge. Just like I say, there's no way to get my plate back in here. Just trying to do that, trying to cheat like that. It's not going to work. So we'll just have to be real careful with her. And like I say, as we're welding, I find that kind of keeping the gun on an angle a bit like this, going from old to new, and it kind of helps to prevent some blow throughs and that. So, but we'll have to keep careful with it. So, yeah, start cutting that piece up. So I need to try. First, I need to trace this edge, get this in here, because I can't really get in there to do any scribing or anything. We're going to try a little experiment here, and take some masking tape, put it right along this edge. Idea here is I'm going to try and crease this kind of like this, and then take my sharp knife and kind of run it along here and see if we can make kind of a template out of the tape, and then take this piece and hopefully put down another piece, and we'll see how this is going to work. So let's go see what this is going to work. Part. I don't know where she's going to be cut here down. There we go. Alright, so now okay, so basically what we've done is we've taken the tape, put it on a piece of metal here. They're all flattened out, and then I took a Sharpie marker, and I just basically colored this edge all the way along. And so I take that off, and we should see what we want to see for an edge. Excuse me for doing this one-handed, just to show the magic, if it were, as it were. There's our ridge. So now I'm just going to, I'll just cut just shy of this edge over here. I'll just cut shy. I'm just going to take my grinder and just cut that straight off there. Cut it straight off here, and I'll do like a straight line along here, and then I'll work with my bench grinder here, and get this edge worked as close as I can, fit it and all that, see how it's going to work, and then I can trim this edge here to the width that it needs to be. So yeah, give that a shot, see how it's going to go. Alright, there we go. So this piece is all cleaned up, as we did finish it off there earlier, but anyway, got some self-etching primer on here now, just at least to keep that protected and that. Got some inside there too, but eventually I'm gonna, once this is all done, I'm gonna get some internal frame coating, all that, get it all sprayed up in here, and that'll pretty much take care of the rest. But anyway, that's that piece there, all done and primed up. And here we'll show you the piece that we got cut and trimmed up, and to weld back into this part here. So I'll show you that. All right, there she is here. So primer on the inside edge, and then of course spot weld holes drilled here. So she's left clean on this side. So now we're just so this is the bottom here. So this is that funky edge. And so my tape idea worked not too bad. Still had to do a little bit of trimming here and there, but got her pretty close here. So just waiting 20 minutes for our primer stuff to dry, and then we'll start tacking that in. Yeah, so we're spot welded in here. Just taking it slow and easy. A few spots, grind them down. A few spots, grind them down. So we'll just keep going like that, and then we'll leave again, just like I did on the other side, I'll leave these spot welds for last until I've got the seam completely done. So yeah, we'll just keep going like this. All right, there we go, all welded in. Smoother, just again, just a little welding, grinding, and then just came over the top of it with the sanding disc on the grinder. Just cleaned up, but yeah, there she is, all done. Welded in on the other side. You can see that very well, but that's what she looks like. So throw some primer on her here. And there we go, primered up, ready to go. So yeah, there's those seams done. Another step forward. So yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one.